Hey, what's going on out there, everybody? What's going on, Falcon fans? It's your boy Berto, your host of the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. Man, just got my quick thoughts real quick on these coaching updates that the Atlanta Falcons are having. First, with this Zach Robinson offensive coordinator position, man, I'm really excited about that one, man. I think of guys like Kyle Pitts, and if we keep John Smith around, them two guys, Drake London, Bijan Robinson again, man, you can appreciate what Curran Williams did in Los Angeles. Yeah, sure, he was 1,000 yard back in his own right, but he was a factor in the pass game as well, and that's where Bijan can also help in that. Zach Robinson really designed some good concepts to free him open. So I see him doing the same thing with Bijan, and probably will have more of an impact on a week to week basis in that regard. Same could be said for our two tight ends, Kyle Pitts and John Smith, if we elect to keep him. Drake London as well. So I'm really excited about that. About that hire. Maurice Williams was gonna go and interview to New England, but declined, and he eventually, was kept in the same capacity as a special teams coordinator here in Atlanta. Very happy to hear that as well. Atlanta's special teams unit has been tops in the league for the last couple years under his guidance and tutelage, and so I'm glad to hear that he's going to stay here. Same could be said for Dwayne Ledford, man. Dwayne Ledford has done an outstanding job molding the likes of, Drew Dahlman and Chris Lindstrom. We saw what Matt Bergeron did in year one with the Atlanta Falcons. Man, it was, tremendous second round pick by the Falcons there. Was a left tackle out in Syracuse, but kicked into guard, and he fit in right away. I'm excited to see what year two has in store for him. And and of course, Jake Matthews and Caleb McGarry, the two vets, the bookends there. Sure, they did pretty decent this year, so I'm happy for Dwayne Ledford being back in Atlanta as well. But we have announced that we have a new defensive coordinator by the name of Jimmy Lake. Man, Jimmy Lake has been in and out of the league since 2007. As a matter of fact, Coach Ra and Jimmy Lake crossed paths in 2006 and 2007 down in Washington. Jimmy Lake was with with the Los Angeles Rams last year. He helped pitch in with Coach Ra on the defensive side, and to this, I just feel a little bit indifferent about it right now. I think there was a lot of great names out there that could have been had. But obviously, Coach Rod knows something a little bit more than what we do as far as Jimmy Lake is concerned. Maybe he sees something, or he believes in the philosophy that he has and what he's going to bring to Atlanta. He's gonna be a signal caller. He was with the Washington Huskies that had some great defenses in 2020 and 2021. He's had his hand in molding the lights of Taylor Rapp, Buda Baker, Sidney Jones, Trent McDuffie. All these guys have having incredible success in the NFL now. So a motivator, yeah, you can say, probably a damn good head coach as well. But we had a guy in the house by the name of Jerry Gray that could have offered all of that and still could have kept some of that Ryan Nielsen style defense here in Atlanta. Atlanta really enjoyed a overnight shift, and a successful shift at that, with this defense finishing, top five in a lot of the categories defensively, but more important, the red zone defense and third down defense were amazing last year for Atlanta. Not to mention, finishing with 40 sacks. It's been a while. 2004, I think, was the last time Atlanta finished with anything in the 40s. I believe that year we finished with 49. But Jimmy Lake, nonetheless, man, is the new defensive coordinator here in Atlanta. Like I mentioned, there was a couple other names out there, man. Anthony Weaver could have been a guy. Brandon Staley was out there. I know we were looking at the Philly defensive coordinator Sean Desai as well, and I think we put in a permission slip to request an interview for Auden Duday from Dallas, which he was here in Atlanta alongside Coach Ra in 2016, 2017. But Jimmy Lake is our new defensive coordinator. And I think in his first year, I think Coach Ra is going to have he's going to have a say on this defense as well. I think he's going to call some of the plays and allow Jimmy to, get his feet settled into the, calling an NFL defense. So I think it's going to be a two-man show at defensive coordinator with Coach Ra and Jimmy Lake, and just allowing Zach Robinson to just unleash on offense, man. But those are some coaching updates. I think there's another one as well where we saw TJ Yates being removed as wide receiver coach. Now he'll be the quarterback coach, man, and a move that makes Arthur Smith look like that much more of a dummy. Where TJ Yates should have been quarterback coach from the beginning. But those are your quick updates. In the comments, folks, let me know what you guys think about these coaching, inputs. Who's staying, who's going. Let me know what you think about this Jimmy Lake hire as our new defensive coordinator, man. Drop those comments. Let me know what you guys think, man. And please, if you can, man, hit that like video, share it, and hit that subscribe button. Please, this is your boy Berto, your host of the 95 North Falcons Talk Show. I will talk to y'all soon. Peace.